The Lord has blessed us with some nice sunny days. We probably got like 10 days of no rain. We're probably like 3 or 4 days into that right now, but we got like 6 more days in a row of nice, warm, sunny days. It's gonna start to dry this place out. I'm not gonna get off in there right now and cause a mess when I know that there's no rain coming. So I'm just gonna let it dry out some more, but there's a lot of work I can still do here at Jeff's. So I'm gonna get to work and I'm gonna show y'all what we're working on. All of this is pretty dry. There's some wet spots there. That's just the surface, but in a couple more days, it's gonna be pretty dry through here. I'm already not sinking in the mud when I'm walking around on it, and that's a huge improvement. All right, guys, back here by the septic system, and it's pretty dry through here. Everything's pretty solid, but like I said, I've got some more days. I'm just gonna wait to deal with these until it dries out a little more. Here's where the septic box is gonna be. I know I showed y'all this last time, but it was kind of dark. So it's gonna come out of the house where that flag is. Right here is gonna be the septic tank. We're gonna run right over here to this flag. That's gonna be the distribution box for the lines. The lines are gonna go right here, right past this tree that's fallen down. And then they're gonna cut back this way. You see those flags? And they go off into the tree line right there. But like I said, I'm gonna let it dry out a little bit more, so I'm gonna show y'all what we're working on today. This is the area that Jeff is gonna put his chickens first. And I cleared about 40 feet deep and about 100 foot wide. Right now, I've already started gathering up some sticks, but you can see there's just litter of roots and sticks everywhere. And though all this stuff will decay and just turn back to earth, I don't want Jeff tripping over it every time he's got to come out and water his chickens or collect eggs. So I need to go through here and pick up all this mess. I do have some helpers coming. They're on the way right now, and whenever they get here, I'll show you them. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, getting my saw ready and everything like that.
Out in the country past the city limit sign, where there's a honky-tonk near the county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music and smoke. It's where all the cowboy folk go to boot, scoot, boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out in the woods to do the boot, scoot, boogie. Yeah, heel-toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Whoa, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot, scoot, boogie. The bartender asked me, say, son, what'll it be? I want a shot of that redhead yonder looking at me. The dance floor's hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws and laws, crooks and straights, all out making it shake, doing the boot, scoot, boogie. Yeah, heel-toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Get down, turn around, go to town, boot, scoot, boogie. Oh, heel-toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I forgot my GoPro over here last night and didn't even do an outro. I worked until dark, and then I was cleaning up with a flashlight. So somehow I just forgot y'all in the woods. I hope y'all didn't freeze. It actually only got down to 61 last night, so you guys should have been all right. Anyway, back over here at Jeff's again today. Lindsay's with me. I want to say again a special thanks to Overwork Littlefield. They were a big help. Also, they just hung out with me and, you know, spent some time with me. So I appreciate those guys greatly. Last night we moved a lot of wood for a fire. So first thing we're going to do is get a fire started so it can burn all day. I'll bring you along.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
All right, guys, I've been working on getting all that cleaned up. I'm kind of at a stopping point with it. All this is a little thick and just needs a lot more work, and there's a lot of roots, but I've raked a lot up. I put a lot of it off in that hole already right there. And yeah, I really think I should wait to start the backhoe and just let it dry out some more. But if I can get this tree pushed over and those 3 trees right there pushed over, I could start making progress on the septic. I might try it. Actually, I'm gonna try it. If I start to sink or anything, I'm just gonna shut it down immediately. I'm not gonna get into a situation. Still got quite a bit of day left. I'm gonna see what else we can get done.
Someday morning ever, and Sundays pass on by. I'll be working here forever, at least until I die. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. I'm supposed to get a raise next week, you know damn well I won't. Working for a living, working for a living, working for a living, living and working. I'm taking what they're giving, cause I'm working for a living. Hey, I'm not complaining cause I really need to work, but hitting up my buddies got me feeling like a jerk. $100 car note, 200 rent. I get a check on Friday, but it's already spent. Working for a living, working for a living, working for a living, living and working. I'm taking what they're giving cause I'm working for a living. Oh, working for a living. Oh, taking what they're giving. Oh, working for a living. streets, it's really all the same. Selling souls, rock and roll, any other game. Working for a living, working for a living, working for a living, living and working. I'm taking what they're giving, cause I'm working for a living. Working for a living, living and working. I'm taking what they're giving, cause I'm working for a living. Working for a living, living and working.
Feels so good to sweat. I don't know if you guys took me seriously earlier, but I'm so grateful for this warm weather and not being cold. All right, you can see I got all this cut up. I got all those cut up. I left the tops all together. Hopefully it works. I got my chain hooked to it right there. We're gonna see if Little Rowdy's got the guts to pull it out of there. If not, we'll cut it up some more, but I was just wanting to save my chain. I did have a new chain I put on that made quicker work of the other three. Let's start moving this stuff out. All this stuff is going in the hugelkultur mounds.
I'm gonna raise a fuss, I'm gonna raise a holler about working all summer just to try to earn a dollar. Every time I call my baby, try to get a date, my boss says,
no die, son, you gotta work late.
sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Oh well, my mom and papa told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you wanna use the car to go a riding next Sunday. Oh well, I didn't go to work, told the boss I was sick.
Now you can't use a car cause you didn't work a lick.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I'm gonna take 2 weeks, gonna have a fun vacation. I'm gonna take my problem to the United Nations. Well, I called my congressman and he said, quote,
I'd like to help you, son, but you're too young to vote.
sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men know the rich men, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men North of Richmond.
All right, guys, before Jen and Wiley leave, I needed to talk to them. He built this badass truck this last year. When Jen was down with her back surgery, he actually spent the time she was down working on the truck because she wasn't there to holler at him. And anyway, so he's been working this truck like crazy. And a subscriber actually gave him this cook trailer. So that was really cool. Y'all want to tell us a little bit about that?
So one of our subscribers called us. They know we're moving out here off grid, and we talked to her. We got her phone number and talked to her. But being off grid, we don't have a kitchen or anything out there right now. Well, this has a full kitchen. It's got double deep fryer. It's got a griddle. It's got, you know, everything we need to cook with whenever we're out here, and it's all self-contained. So
it's gonna be awesome.
We couldn't turn it down. We couldn't say
awesome.
no. I
So-
mean, it's gonna set us up perfect out here to cook in.
Yeah.
And we wound up having to take a 3-hour trip over to the other side of Little Rock to pick it up yesterday. And we just got back late last night, and now we're gonna head home and do a little work to the trailer and just check everything out before we get it moved over here.
Sweet.
Yep.
So if you guys don't know, they actually bought the property that's one property over from Jeff. So they both share a neighbor between them, but they bought, what is it, 7, 6 something? Almost 7 acres. They bought 2 properties down from Jeff. So you'll be seeing a lot of these guys if you don't already follow them. Their main channel is Our Mountain Home, but then there's Working with Wiley channel for the man stuff. Yeah, so I don't want to show you in the trailer right now because they've got a bunch of stuff. She gave them some other stuff, but like you said, there's deep fryers in there. There's a sink, there's a shower and toilet, and just really everything that these guys need for being off grid. All right, guys, so if you haven't followed them already, they got a bunch of kiddos, and they're just trying to live a more simple life out here in Arkansas. And we've been trying to get them out here for like 5 years, and they finally gave up. And anyways, go check them out. I'm gonna get to work. Hey guys, we're back out here at Jeff's today. Lindsay's with me, and the last time we were out here, it just started raining like crazy, and an absolute downpour and hailing and everything. But you can see we got all the trees down last time we were out here. All we need to do is get rid of these stumps. That stump, I might try to go that way, while all these stumps are going back there and that. Hopefully we don't sink at all. Things are really starting to dry out here. You can see the color of the dirt is just completely different than what it was. And everything seems pretty solid, so we're gonna try to get as much work done as we can today. I'll bring you along for that.
Well, I caught my wife with another man, and it cost me 99. On a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally made the warden my friend. And so he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Now old Red, he's the damnedest dog that I've ever seen. Got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. You can consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators and the quicksand beds. But all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat for the morning come. Well, I paid off the guard and I slipped out a letter to my cousin up in Tennessee. On he brought down a blue tick hound. She was pretty as she could be. Well, they pinned her up in the swampland about a mile just south of the gate. And I'd take old Red for his evening run. I'd just drop him off and wait. And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat for the morning come. Now old Red got real used to seeing his lady every night. And so I kept him away for 3 or 4 days and waited till the time got right. Well, I made my run with the evening sun, and I smiled when I heard them turn red out. 'Cause I was headed north to Tennessee, and old Red was headed south. And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, Red will have you treat for the morning come. Now there's red-haired blue ticks all in the south. Love got me in here and love got me out.
All right, guys, you can see I've got all the stumps out of there. There's still 2 more right there. They're gonna go down in one of those holes over there. And right now I'm gonna try to fire up the skid steer and start smoothing some of this out. And if I get this back to draining water, that would help with the moisture issues that I'm having. I got about an hour, hour and a half till dark, so I'm gonna see what I can get done. Some of it's still pretty soft, so I gotta be careful.
Heard it through the grapevine, my new neighbor don't like my big red barn. A 47 Ford bullet holes in the door, broke down motor in the front yard. I gotta have a mind to paint a plywood sign and nail it up on a knotted pine tree, saying I was here first, this is my piece of dirt, and your rambling don't rattle me. Some people care about what other people think, worry about what they say. Let a little gossip coming from a loose lip ruin a perfect day. Saying blah, 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 just a jack in their jaws, gotta let it roll off of my back. I don't give a darn what other people think. What do you think about that?
All right, guys, it looks a lot better. It's about to get really dark on us. We're gonna pick up everything and get out of here. All right, guys, over here at Jess today, it's just myself. I'm gonna work on a couple more things. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Well, you can see better now that it's not dark. I got all that smoothed out pretty good. This is where the line was, where that pink flag is. So I'm gonna drag some of this high stuff back into that hole. And then also I'm gonna try to drag some of it into this hole, start closing up these pipes here. This I kind of have to leave for right now because Jeff is still going to do some heat tape and stuff on that and build a little box or something to keep that from freezing. Here's where the septic system is going to be, these 2 white flags. I threw some stuff down in this giant hole. These were giant trees that were here that we had to take out for the septic system. That one is pretty close to where the septic is going to be, so they can backfill all that as they're growing. Plus there's a little dirt on the high side to help with that. This hole, I don't really know about. Hopefully they're gonna have enough dirt from the box to kind of help fill it. I'm thinking about putting one of those stumps down in there. That'll help fill the hole a little bit. I don't think I can get both of them in there. The other stump will go back there into that hole. Today I'm gonna clear a couple more of these trees. This stuff is real small back here, but I need to make sure you can get around back there, so I need to just clear up all this stuff. I can do most of it with the chainsaw, and then like this tree right here I'll probably have to push down with the backhoe. And you know, I don't think this one's gonna be in the way. I'm just gonna cut it off at the ground so they can drive over it. Same with this one, might have to go, so you can see the white flags right there. So these two right here, I might have to actually take out because they got the same root ball. This one I'm gonna cut off at the ground. And then this other one over here, I'm gonna go ahead and push over. The flag there is the end of the line, but I wanna be able to get back around behind it. So I'll probably pick up that cedar and just push it off in the woods a little bit. That's the plan for today. See what we can get done. You guys need to start dropping some music down in the comments for me, because I think of a lot of songs, but I can always use more. So if you guys have any music that you want to listen to, put it down in the comments below. That'll help me a lot, actually. Don't get upset if I don't use them, because it just kind of has to match the pace of the video. But all right, let's get to work. All right, guys, you can almost see the sun poking through the clouds there. And that means I got about 45 minutes till dark and maybe an hour. I filled in this hole. It's not packed down super well, but at least it's full of dirt. I've also packed in that waterline area. I have filled in around those pipes a little bit. It's gonna need some more dirt. I'm gonna establish this area right here really well, so that when the guy comes in with the septic tank, he can back just straight through there. All right, that's the plan there. This hole I filled with a stump. I drew some dirt on it, but I don't know how well you can see. There's still a pretty big hole there. When the septic tank dirt gets dug, it can go into here. Now, here is the lines. You can see I cleared all that in there. I don't know how well you can see, but from that to flag there, flag back there. I'm worried that these two trees might be a problem, so I'm just gonna go ahead and knock them down now. Those trees over there are gonna all stay, so it's looking pretty good. Got a lot done today, I think. But we still got an hour till dark, like I said, so I'm gonna keep pushing.
I never read it in a book, I never saw it on a show, but I heard it in the alley on the weird radio. If you want a drink of water, you got to get it from a well. If you want to get to heaven, you got to raise a little hell. I never felt it in my feet, I never felt it in my soul, but I heard it in the alley, now it's in my rock and roll. If you wanna know a secret, you got to promise not to tell. If you wanna get to heaven, you got to raise a little hell.
All right, guys, that's where the tank is. That's where the distribution box is. That's where the line 1 starts. Line 2 starts down there. They both run to right here, and then they both run to right there. I have about 20 minutes till dark, and I'm gonna use the rest of the time to smooth out this route right here from the driveway back here, because the tank is gonna be thousands of pounds on a trailer, and I wanna make sure that's as solid as possible. If I start to make it worse, I'll stop, but hopefully I can get in there and solidify that a little bit. Make sure there's a route back here to unload the box. Septic is ready, and I'm ready for it. All right, I'm gonna work on smoothing it out. It's gonna get dark on us.
Never thought it'd be so easy, I never thought it'd be so fun, but I heard it in the alley, now I got it on the run. If you wanna see an angel, you got to find it where it fell. If you wanna get to heaven, you got to raise a little
All right, guys, I know you can't see nothing, but I got it pretty smoothed out. He should be able to back all the way up here to where he needs to unload. All right, guys, I worked until I couldn't see anymore. I got it as smooth as I can. It was sinking a little bit right over that water line, but it wasn't bad enough. Like, if my backhoe was not gonna sink really bad there, then the trailer won't either, I don't think so. We should be good there. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my members for supporting my channel so I can play good music. And don't forget to leave some music suggestions in the comments. I love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.